felt that that IonWays, was not going to be built by us. It was going to be built by the people in the field. And one of the things that kind of separates the way we feel about the business and the way a lot of other people that are in network marketing executive, corporate level feels about the business, is we feel like the business belongs to the reps in the field. It doesn't belong to the company. I mean, we're the stewards, we're the administrators, but this belongs to the businesses of the people in the field because, in network marketing, when you decide to get involved with a company, it's your money and your assets and your time and your sacrifices that make it happen. And we realize that, and we developed the whole concept of IonWays around that paradigm. And that's why we have things that are written into the policies and procedures that prevent the company from stopping the income of the reps without due course, without overview by the senior people in the field that are earning the most amount of money. We are a company that believes that the people in the field are going to build this business. They're going to create the multi-$100-million company and environment that we want, and we're going to remember that at every turn. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to create a recognition system that acknowledged people beyond the norm that went out and actually built the business in the field that is the mainstay of the company. Now, this is not to say that we don't value everybody that's involved in the company at whatever level, whether they're a consumer, an associate, a dealer, a manager, an executive, but we especially value the people that go beyond the norm and I guess share the story the most. Is that a good way to put it? I'm at a loss to know how to really explain that because I don't want people to think for a second that we don't value everyone, because we do. But we also think that when you super achieve, when you go out of your way, when you make the sacrifices away from your family, which Kathy and I know all too well, when you do these things over and over and over again, there has to be a special recognition for you, and that's the reason we created the IonWays World Council Program. And this is going to be rolled out at the birthday bash this July. We have contracted for and hired the best championship ring company in the business. They're the company that makes all the Super Bowl rings for all the national sport teams that are out there, including the NFL. And the ring that we chose is not the highest level that they have in terms of cost, but it's the second highest. And we will be equal with about half of the Super Bowl teams that choose to have their rings done in real solid 14-karat gold and real diamonds, because many of the ones that are out there are not. And this is extremely, it's not hard, but it's expensive to do. And we're doing it because we care about our field leaders. Now, the requirements to earn the first level of this ring is going to be $150,000 in income in any rolling 12 months. So when you achieve that, you get the ring. You don't have to wait for the convention. Every time we give this out, it's going to be done at a corporate event, but it's not like we're going to only give them out at conventions. So if you achieve the ring 1 month, well, the next national event that we do, whether it be an H2OU or whatever, we're going to give you your ring if you're there. And when you become an executive with our company, we're going to have the company create a rendering of your ring for you that you can put up on your refrigerator or wherever and look at it. But in order to actually get the ring, you have to do the 150 in 12 months, and you have to be either a national executive or higher. So we think this is a great way to reward people that really go above and beyond the norm. And I think we've got now two rings. Well, there's a ring for ladies and a ring for men. The ladies' ring's a little bit smaller, thank goodness, because this is a big ring. But the way it's going to work is the company is going to give one, and then if you want to get a second one, you can purchase it at whatever the wholesale cost is, and it's about half of what the ring is actually worth on the market. And so we've got one person so far, and that's two, Mike and Michelle Hanley, that have earned this. And we've got another couple that's at the national executive level, and they're going to catch up with the earnings. We've got about 10 that are right there with earnings that are not yet national executives, and so on. So potentially I think there's 15 that could be given out at the birthday bash this year, and nothing would make us happier than to give those out. The rest is up to you all. So we love you. We appreciate you. Let's eat some lunch. Now, the meeting